Well, hello good people. Today we are going to be building a balloon garland. I'm so excited. So let me tell you a little information. So the client is actually Rusha, and Rusha used to help me here at the office, and she's having a little baby. So I'm so excited to show you guys the garland that I'm going to be making, as well as the baby shower itself. This is going to be so much fun. She doesn't know the sex of the baby. She's gonna wait until she delivers. So we're gonna do a gender neutral color scheme, but a color scheme I've never done before, so I'm super duper excited. Let me show you guys a few things before we get started. So we are gonna be using eucalyptus, pastel green. We're gonna be putting pearl magenta inside of white. We'll be putting violet inside of white. And these are our white balloons. And then I'm also going to do some violet balloons by themselves. So I'm super excited. Let me show you guys how to double stuff the balloons really quickly. So the way that I double stuff my balloons, I take a pencil. This pencil doesn't have, it's not sharpened, so it has a dull edge. And what I do, I take the balloon that I am putting inside, I put it on a pencil like this. I stretch it tight. I take the balloon that I am putting over top of it, and I simply tug down. And bada boom, bada beam, you have a double stuffed balloon that will give us a custom color. So let me show you again. You use the pencil, put it on the table, stretch the balloon, take the other balloon that goes on top, pull it down, and then it's nice and tight, just like that. So the tricky part about double stuffed balloons is that they are harder to blow up and they're harder on your hands to tie. So you do want to make sure that you charge an extra at least $5 a foot for your garlands in which you're doing custom colors, because you're using extra material and it's labor intensive. So let me show you guys how to blow up a double stuffed balloon. So typically when we're doing a garland, we can do 2 balloons at a time, right? But when we're doing a double stuffed balloon, it's better to do it by itself so that you can stretch the balloon while it's blowing up in order to help it blow up easier. So let me show you, without me tugging on it, how it blows up. You see, it doesn't blow up. So what you have to do is you have to stretch the balloon as it's blowing up in order to be able to make it expand. So you wanna, I like to have my balloons rounded, so you wanna let out some air and you wanna make sure that you press it up against the table, or you can use your hand, and then I just spin my balloon around a couple times to make sure that air doesn't come out. So while you're holding one of the balloons, you're gonna do another double stuffed balloon. Make sure you round it out, then you're gonna tie the 2 balloons together. Bada boom, bada bing, and that set is done. So now I am going to start blowing up balloons. Bear with me. And for this balloon garland, I am doing same color balloon, because I'm going to be doing like a clustered look instead of having like a whole lot of different colored balloons tied to each other. This garland is going to have sections of the same color. If you want to learn more about how to grow your balloon business or create balloon decorations, please subscribe. I'm telling you guys everything I know. Please like the page, please comment. It means so much to me. Let's get back to the show. Okay, so I grabbed some more size balloons. So we're gonna blow up some 5-inch pastel green and also 16-inch round purple violet and 5-inch purple violet. So I am not going to double stuff and do the same colors that I did in the 11-inch balloons, but this is going to be really cute. I love adding 5-inch balloons because it adds texture to the garlands, and then so does the big 16-inch balloons. So let's have some fun. So when you guys are doing events outdoors and it's really, really hot, this event's gonna be indoors, but just to give you this tip, it's best to blow the balloons up more than they need to and then letting them deflate so that the heat, when it expands the balloon, it doesn't pop. So for example, you want to blow the balloons up really, really big. Let a good amount of the air out, and then your balloons will do better in the heat. Alrighty, so balloons are now blown up. Let me show you guys. Yes, for this color scheme. Now to create our garland. Alrighty, so now I'm going to show you guys how I put together my clusters. I know there's different techniques, but for this one, since it is an indoor event, what I'm going to do is simply take my 2 sets of balloons and wrap them around each other a good 4 or 5 times. And then I want to add another set just because in my mind I know the vision that I want for this balloon garland. So that is 1 set of balloons, 1 cluster of balloons. And then I'm just gonna keep doing this for all the colors. The 5-inch balloons I'll save to put on the event day, just to make sure that they're all visual. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I attach my balloons together, my different clusters. So what I do is I use 160 Qs. You can get any brand, you can get any color. I would recommend getting white or clear so that it matches your balloon garland, just in case any of the string shows, not string, any of the balloon shows. And I cut them in half so that I can get a better bang for my buck, and they, you know, the pack will last longer. So the balloon garland that I'm doing, it's gonna be clustered, but it's not going to be a clustered look in which all the colors are stacked on top of each other. I'm going to have some side by side. I like variation, so this is how I'm going to do that design. So what you do, take the end of one of the 160 Qs, tie it around one of the balloons 2 times, like so. And then I'm going to take another cluster, and I am going to take that 160 Q and wrap that puppy around several different balloons in order to attach them together. The great thing about 1/60Qs is that it gets the cluster really close together, and then also once you wrap the 1/60Q around several balloons in the cluster, if one of the balloons pop, the whole garland won't fall apart. So great way to do it. So now I'm just gonna continue adding onto my balloon garland. Alrighty guys, the balloon garland is all done. Like if you like this color scheme. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be doing the install on Saturday. I have extra clusters that I'm gonna be taking with me. It is possible to blow up balloon garlands 2 days in advance and the balloons will be perfectly fine. Subscribe so that you can get a notification of install day. Until next time, good people.